Hi guys, welcome back. So today is Chat SpAt, and I have two main topics I want to talk to you about today that people have requested that I talk about and that I actually want to talk about as well. And then I also have some questions that people left for me under my post on Facebook. So you guys already know from the title what the two main topics are going to be, but if you want to see what I have to say about them and a little bit of Q&A, I guess, then just sit tight and we'll get right into it. Alright, so a couple of people had some questions. Now, you guys, when I ask on Facebook about topics that you want to talk about, a lot of people usually only ask me questions under there, which is completely fine. But if you want to actually give me a topic to discuss during Chat SpAt, that's what that's mainly for. If you guys do want me to do a dedicated Q&A, then just let me know down below or leave your questions down below. And when I get enough questions, I will definitely make a Q&A for you guys if you want to do that. Or I can even make it a live show and we can do a Q&A during the live show if enough of you can attend. So I might just do it as an actual video so people who can't make the live show can actually watch it and have their questions answered. So just leave them down below and I will do that for you guys. Now the first question here is from Tammy, and she says, aside from people that you truly know, would you ever consider meeting people in real life, maybe a few at a time so you're not overwhelmed, and I would love to meet you sometime. I would love to meet you too, Tammy. I think that would be amazing. I would be up for a meet and greet, you know, of any size, honestly. It's just, I'm going to need some serious anxiety medicine with me, some Xanax, give me some power, girl, and I'm going to need some balls. And I can do that, and I will do that for you guys. At some point, I would love to meet you guys. It's just, I don't really live in an area where I can just drive to a more populated place to meet a bunch of people. So many of you seem to be scattered so like evenly across the world, you know, so maybe if I could be able to go someplace where enough of you are, then I would definitely do it. Now I do know that I went to Myrtle Beach a while back and there was a few of you that wanted to meet me there. I kind of was like, oh, I'm scared, and didn't do it, but I don't feel that way now. So I would totally be up to it, especially if it's just a few people, and I think if we would have I'm getting excited talking about it. But I think that we would have a great time hanging out and just eating dinner or something and just talking. So that's definitely something that I would be up for. Stephanie asks, if you had to build a starter kit for someone that really wanted to start their own channel, what would it include? Honestly, it would include any makeup that you already have. I mean, as long as you have makeup to do a full face of what you do for your face, you have enough right there to start a channel. I would say get a window in your house. If you have an iPhone, use your phone. It's really, really easy to start a channel. Now, when I started my channel, you guys, I started with no lighting. Most of you know, we call it my Oompa Loompa days. No lighting, so my videos were orange, and I used my laptop, which was a very old Acer laptop. I used the webcam off that, and that's what I started with. And I've literally moved my way up to a DSLR. So if you are fortunate enough to be able to get a DSLR, I would get it. But I've seen bigger YouTubers use their iPhones and the quality is like the same. So it's very easy. Now, product-wise, makeup-wise, you don't need that much. You just need enough to talk about it. Enough. And that's it. Terry said that she saw Karina's video about a Birchbox lawsuit and was wondering if you'd experienced issues with any brand boxes concerning auto delivery. I have not. Now, the only subscription box that I've ever heard about issues coming to play is Lip Monthly, I believe. I think they're called Lip Monthly. And they wanted to work with me and I wouldn't after hearing all of the problems that people were having with them. I guess that you couldn't cancel. There was no way to contact them to cancel. I do think that they, however, have switched either owners or just the way that they operate, because they seem to be getting quite popular again lately and people are loving them. And I do see the things that people are getting in the bags and they look amazing. So I'm not really sure. And this was a while ago that happened, but other than that, I've never really heard. I mean, there's always problems with every company. Every company online is going to have problems. Things get messed up. You know, you're dealing with a computer. Computers are not 100%. You can't depend on them. So there's always problems like that with things, but I've never heard of like a subscription box that was like scamming people or that was just not right. I think the only one that I actually heard about, honestly, you guys, and I mean no shade or hate, but Melissa Autry. She had a subscription box through like this unknown kind of place and they were ripping people off, weren't canceling orders. It was a horrible, horrible ordeal. Now, Deborah asked a question, but I can't quite understand what you were asking. But I do get the what would you like to see yourself doing in the future. So I hope that that's what you mean, because I don't understand the rest of it. But in the future, just what I'm doing right now. You know, I have no serious goals for YouTube. That was 10,000 subscribers and I've hit that, you know, so honestly, I'm at peace with, I love what I do, you know, like, it makes me not a ton of money, but it makes me enough money to help my family. I have so many friends and so many of you, and I get to stay at home and still be with my children and clean my house and help my husband while making money, and I'm just content with that. You know, I was just going to be a housewife for the rest of my life, so I already feel like I'm blessed in the fact that I can be a YouTuber and have so many awesome people to talk to and make friends with, and it's just an overall blessed feeling. So I kind of feel like I just want to be right where I'm at. Like, I'm happy, I'm content. Alright, so that was the questions that I had been asked under that post, so I hope that that made sense for everybody and that it answered your questions correctly. If it didn't, just leave me a comment down below and we can continue the conversation down there. But the first topic I want to talk with you guys about is something that I saw. I saw Karina talk about it. I saw a few Instagram accounts talk about it. I will leave Karina's video down below for you guys as a reference to this. I think she talked about both of the topics I'm going to talk about today, actually. I'm not quite sure, but I know that this one for sure she did. And this is about Gerard Cosmetics stealing Kat Von D's logo for her new eyeshadow palette, the metallic matte eyeshadow palette that she made. Gerard Cosmetics comes out of left field because they haven't been doing fuck all since they like got outed as a horrible company. But they come out of left field with this metallic lipstick duo or whatever the hell it was. It's like a metallic matte lip thing. And completely ripped off Kat Von D. Completely ripped her off. And while the logos aren't exactly to a T identical, you can tell from just looking at them that they meant to rip it off. Now, the only reason why that frustrates me is because I know for a fact that Kat Von D makes her own logos. She draws them herself. She doesn't have people do them. That is her artwork that she puts so much time and love and sweat and tears into making for us, for her consumers, her fans. And then Gerard Cosmetics, who is a not known for shit company, horrible owner, they come in out of left field and try to basically make a knockoff version with no credit given on a totally different product, but right after Kat comes out with her product. And that seems so shady. I think that that right there shows you what kind of company you're dealing with when it comes to Gerard Cosmetics. Now, something that you really need to keep an eye out for first off, when it comes to companies online, something that you need to really keep mindful to are the companies that charge a ton of money but give YouTubers all of these codes so you get this deal off from them, a huge deal off from them. You know, that kind of stuff makes me weary as a consumer, and I think that a lot of you need to realize that too. I've seen companies like Ofra do it as well. Ofra, however, has a better PR team and owner behind them. You know, so, and they've used their name, they've grown their name, and they've done it with respect to people. They've done it with hard work for people. You know, I still think that their prices are outrageous, and unless you do use a YouTuber's coupon code, it's not worth it. But they actually have the respect. You know, their name, they've earned that respect. Gerard Cosmetics has not. They haven't done anything innovative. Nothing. They literally just take whatever somebody else is doing and they try to make it their own, only now they're not doing that. They're stealing other people's logos, ideas, and slapping it on a different product and thinking that nobody will notice. And that I find disrespectful and disgusting. Disgusting. And if this doesn't make the rest of the YouTubers that are shilling out the freaking Gerard Cosmetics code, make them stop and think and see what kind of company that they're really affiliated with, I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't know what else to tell you because this company is not nice. Now, if you guys, I will leave the video that I made over a year ago down below for you guys with the whole Manny MUA and Gerard Cosmetics fiasco. My problem in that situation was more so with Jen Gerard, because Jen Gerard tried to go around to my YouTube friends, and I hope to God she doesn't try to deny it because I have proof. She went around to my friends trying to blacklist me to all of my friends. Trying to literally writing them emails telling them to not be my friend anymore because I was a negative, hateful person for putting out that video about her and Manny calling Karina ugly for giving her products a bad review. I tried to personally email Jen Gerard and say, hey, you know, if you have an issue, let's talk about it. You know, I was extremely kind. Nothing. Crickets. But she did write back my friend and keep talking shit. So if this doesn't tell you or show you what kind of owner is behind Gerard Cosmetics, I don't know what else will. And let me tell you, if Jen, even though she never apologized for that whole fiasco, it was left on Manny to deal with that, a YouTuber who has nothing to do with the company besides being affiliated with them. What happened was left on his shoulders, which I thought was extremely unfair, even though I don't really care for Manny. But, you know, call a spade a spade. You know, she ditched his ass. She threw him under the bus and left him to deal with the whole PR situation of what went on in that situation. You know, not only with that happened, if she had come out and respectfully changed her business, changed the way that she dealt with things, earned her place here in the beauty community, worked really hard on innovative products, on bettering her formulas, on bringing down the prices and not ripping people off, I would respect her. I would never buy her stuff. I would never support her ever. But I would respect what she was trying to do. And she's not doing that. And I respect Kat Von D to the utmost, you guys. I followed her before she came onto the scene on YouTube. I followed her before she had makeup. You know, I followed her when she was just a tattoo artist. You know, and I loved her. I love her so much. I know she works hard. I know she loves her fans. I know she works to the bone, you guys, to the bone. She's a good girl, okay? And she doesn't deserve that. I mean, she's very already, and I know from watching her for so long, very touchy about her photos and the logos and the art that she makes, which she has every right to do because she's an artist, you know? So I know that she's going to look at that and she's going to be so incredibly upset, especially since it came out right after her palette did. It's such shade, such disrespect, and I'm pissed off about it. So I want to know what you guys think about it. If you guys think, is Jen ripping her off? Is it obvious or is it a coincidence? Because there's going to be a lot of people who say either or. I don't think it's a coincidence at all. I think that company, the only way that they can stay in YouTube's circle and try to be relevant is doing that shit now. And I think it should be called out. I think this company should stop being supported. And I think we should move on with Kat Von D, who's a real artist and deserves our respect. Alright, and the last thing that I want to talk about with you guys today is fake cosmetics. Fake high-end cosmetics, fake cosmetics from Jeffree and Kylie Jenner. I want to talk about it. Now, I told you guys, I think it was in last week's product reviews or review mail video, that I got these, and I didn't know at first that they were knockoffs, dupes, you know, whatever you want to call them. I just knew that they were incredibly cheap for me because I could review them. Well, I did end up finding out with a lot of research, because these are very close dupes, that these are knockoffs. They're not from the original makers, you know, Jeffree and Kylie. They're not from them. And the only way that you know you're getting credible products if you actually buy it from their site, which I will never do. I don't want to support Jeffree. Okay, I don't want to support him. I don't hate him or anything. I don't hate anybody, but I don't want to support him. And there's many, many reasons why. And Kylie Jenner, come on, I'm not, no. That's such a ripoff. Her Kylie lip kits are a ripoff. I mean, they're a ripoff, come on. But when I was on the review board site, I saw these products, and it wasn't the people that gravitated me towards it, it was the colors. This is a more kind of like brown orange, which you guys know I love, and then this is a more mauve pink, and I'm like, I want to try it. I just want to try it, you know? So I grabbed them, and honestly, I wish I could change the packaging because they have nothing to do with Jeffree or Kylie Jenner. Nothing. And honestly, it makes them counterfeit, you know? So I don't want nothing to do with these, you know, in the sense of attaching their name to Jeffree or Kylie, because you can't do that and it's unfair, and I don't like that. But I want to talk with you guys about this and see what side are you guys on. I know so many of you said, I will buy these, I don't care, I don't give a shit. Like, I will buy, you know, knockoff dupe products like this every single day, and other people are like, don't do that. They can have horrible ingredients in them, they can harm you, they can lead back to child labor, to animal abuse, they lead back to so many horrible things, traffic rings, you know, they lead back to all this stuff. They can have lead in them. I've heard so many different stories, you guys. So I want to know what side you guys are on with these kind of products, because I know that I'm kind of stuck in the middle, because obviously I'll get them because I did, and I have other products as well. But on another hand, I see why so many people are upset. Like, I see why Jeffree and Kylie Jenner are upset that these products are out there, because a lot of people that make these knockoffs really do put horrible products in here that can hurt your lips. Now, my only issue with the whole Jeffree situation, I was watching his Snapchat the other day, and first off, when these first started circulating, Jeffree was like so rude to the people tweeting him about it. He had like his actual fans tweeting him and saying, oh, you know, I got this and it was so and so much, you know, and he's like, oh, that's so disgusting that you would buy that. I mean, he like ripped into people, calling them names, putting them down, you know, just horrible for just saying that they had gotten a fake Gerard Cosmetics liquid lipstick. And so that was a whole dramatic thing for a little while. But last night on his Snapchat, he was talking about these, and he showed that one of the bigwigs that was counterfeiting all of these products got snagged at the airport, and it showed his Beauty Killer palette, Skin Frost, and these in the picture. And then he was like, oh, I never put that stuff on my lips, you know, I have seen a couple of people do reviews on these, and oh, thank you guys so much for testing them out, you know, for us people who are too scared to do it. Really, Jeffree? Don't play sweet and innocent angel, baby, because you know you're not. You know you're not. Your first instinct is to say you're a nasty ass person for putting this shit on your lips. I hope your lips fall off because you're pissed off that someone's ripping off your product. And honestly, you have every right to be. You probably worked hard on it, or ChAt did, making the logo. Who knows? But, you know, he obviously put his work and time into this and continues to do so. And he deserves, you know, to not have these products out everywhere. But, come on, what do these people expect when they charge so fucking much for a product that is nothing more special than any other high-end product out there? You know, like, what do you expect? You know, when you put a product out there that is so unattainable for so many people, the Chinese market, they see an opening and they take it. Now, I did speak with both of the owners for these products. This product here I know is completely 100% safe. They gave me a whole list of the ingredients. While they are not the same ingredients as the Kylie lip kits, they are safe. Now, with this one, they were weird about it, and then they ended up going completely off Amazon where I bought this from. So this will probably be thrown away just because it's a little bit too shady for me. If they, you know, are a little shady with any of it, I'm done, you know, because it could have ingredients that could have horrible side effects, whether it's instant or long term, and I'm just not down for that. So I will definitely be keeping the Kylie knockoff, but this Jeffree one, which I love the color, will probably unfortunately go, even though I've used it a couple of times and had no reaction. So I want to know how you guys feel about this. Like, do you feel like you like that there's dupes out there? Do you feel like it's, you know, really horrible and that people shouldn't do it and that, you know, you're against it 100%? I really want to know what you guys think about this. I want to know if it's, do you buy the dupes out there, the counterfeit products? You know, do you buy them, or do you buy them and feel horrible, or are you completely against it? I really want to know what you guys think, and I want to know what you think about more so the Kylie and the Jeffree Star one. It kind of seems like, I don't want to be mean here, but it seems like a little bit of karma. I don't know much about Jeffree, you know, with how much it would probably cost for him to make these versus what he sells them for. He does seem really committed in putting the best that he possibly can out there, even though he allows some really disgusting shit to go down in his factory that a lot of consumers are getting back into their products, like ants with eggs all over the packaging, hair in the Skin Frost, every product pretty much coming to you smelling like weed because they all smoke pot in there. Not that I'm against pot, not one bit, but professional is professional, right? I mean, there probably are people out there who are allergic to marijuana and don't want the shit all over their packaging. You know, it's professionalism. But the thing with Kylie is it was kind of outed that she makes her kits at ColourPop. I don't care how you change the formula around. I know, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, if it came out that she makes them somewhere else, but she at least grabbed the formula, or at least, you know, got inspiration from the formula at the ColourPop lab. You know that this shit and the lip liner probably don't cost more than $5-10 max, and I'm talking max. It probably costs more, around $5 and under, to make the kit, and you're paying, what, $30? No. Just because it's Kylie Jenner? I mean, honestly, come on, you guys. Who the fuck is Kylie Jenner? Other than just a Kardashian. Who is she? What has she done? Okay, unless you're saving children, animals, you're doing something that your name is going to stay around forever in a very positive, uplifting, and world-changing light, I don't give a shit about you. I don't care, bitch. So I really want to know what you guys think. I want to know your opinions. I'm just stuck in the middle. I understand why people want to buy them, because they want the color, you know, but they don't want the price. I understand that, but I also understand all the horrible things that are attached to dupe products, counterfeit products, knockoff products. I understand it all, you know, so I'm really intrigued to know. I want to know the majority of my viewers and what you guys feel about this situation. So that is everything that I wanted to talk about, answer some of your guys' questions. I want to talk about the whole Gerard Cosmetics and Kat Von D shit that's going on. I really feel strongly about that. And then I want to talk about how you guys feel about dupe, counterfeit, knockoff products, especially with the Kylie Jenner and the Jeffree Star products. I really want to know what you guys think, how you're feeling. I just love getting your guys' opinions, and I love getting other different opinions than my own. So I'm sorry if I seemed a little spicy in this video. It's just we're talking about a whole lot of people that I just don't care for, but I want your guys' opinions because there's a whole lot of drama behind all of these people. But isn't there always? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.